You guys coming for a fucking walk or what? Like you just can't just sit there all day and be fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fucking come outside and breathe the fucking oxygen in, fams. You know what I'm saying? Do some crazy ass shit, like go through a random ass path out of nowhere type shit. You know what I mean? I don't know where the fuck I am, but I'm there now. You know what I'm saying? But yo, anyways, you already know what fucking time it is. It's time for a fucking another story with Corey. Anyways, I'm gonna sit over here. I'm just fucking around now. Anyways, I just made a video talking about I knew at some point in time I wanted to get to some story times. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I got some shit to talk about. You know, some crazy ass fucking experiences in my life. You know what I mean? And I think it'd be fucking crazy to make a video about it for you guys to hear about it. So, you know. But I just made a video about how when I was 18, when I went to jail, my dad died. I missed the funeral because I was in jail. They're supposed to let you go to the fucking funeral. Or they're supposed to let you go to the hospital. Yeah, I had to. Like they said I had two options. They're like, either you can go to the hospital and you only got one time that this can happen. Like they'll escort me with, you know, handcuffs and shackles, and they'll bring me to the hospital, which is right across the street from the jail that I was at, where my dad was in critical condition. Or they gave me an option after if he passes away, and when he does, I can go to the funeral. So either I go see him right now, and he was in a coma. He was in an induced coma. Either I go see him right now, you know what I'm saying? Or, but that, I was stuck in a position like, I don't want to think that he's going to die. Yeah, he's in a coma. Yeah, he's in critical condition, but I don't want to fucking bet on that he's going to die. But if I don't bet on that he's going to die, and I go and see him in the hospital when he's in a coma, then I don't get to go to the funeral. So I'm like, are you guys fucking kidding me? And they're like, that's how it goes. Because they had an escape from that jail because a guy was claiming to be sick, really, really ill or something. Like maybe he made himself sick. I don't know. Took a bunch of pills. I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck happened. But he escaped. They brought him to the hospital across the street, and his goonies were there. They fucking smashed out the prison guards and fucking bounced, man. They got him, threw him in the whip, man. He got caught later. He got caught like 6 months later, actually. He got away for a minute. Idiot. I don't know why the fuck he would stay in the same city like a dumbass. I would have been fucking gone to a different province, bruh. Out in the bush. Out here, smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Traveling. Getting it in. That guy's a dumbass. But anyways. Yeah, so anyways, my dad, he did die. I didn't go to the hospital because I didn't want to not go to the funeral. I thought the funeral, if my dad will die, it's more important to go to the funeral. He's in a coma. He can't talk to me anyways right now. But I don't want to miss my fucking dad's funeral. That's when my whole, you know what I mean? So I was like, and yeah, I'm talking okay about this because this was when I was 18 years old. I'm 26, almost 27 in a month. So I've had a long time to heal from that, and it took that long. It still is never going to be okay, you know what I mean? I still got a piece missing from me, right? But yeah, that shit fucked my life up for real. But I had a long time drinking and shit after that. But anyway, so that was what happened. I just made a story about that, so you're gonna see something up here, and then you can go check that video, or at the end of this video I'm gonna allow it to pop up at the end of this video, and then you can click on it and you can watch that. But either way, so I've been thinking like I'm gonna make a couple videos about my jail experiences and about being a young buck, all the shit now that I've grown up out of it. I'm so far away from that lifestyle, you know what I mean? And I live a different life, so I can talk about that now, you know what I mean? I don't go to jail no more, and I'm not going to fucking jail, you know what I'm saying, because of what I've been through in my life. And freedom is a motherfucking must, you know what I'm saying? So that's what time it is now. So anyways, let me think, man. I've done a lot of shit, man. Well, even a lot of shit that I didn't get caught for and go to jail. But as for jail experiences, oh fuck. Okay, I'll tell you one when I was a youth. This shit is hilarious. So I'm in youth jail, And this shit is too much, man. So I had a girlfriend, right? Unfortunately, every time that, not saying that they were my girlfriend when I got out of jail, but anyways, fuck all that. But I had a chick, and she called this youth. I was probably like 17, 16. She called the fucking youth jail and pretended to be my mom because that was the only person that was allowed to fucking talk to me on the phone when you're in youth jail. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, uh, she called, pretended, she was my mom. Then once they believed that, they left me alone. They gave me a little bit of space so I could talk. Not too far away, but give me my motherfucking privacy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm locked up, but get the fuck away from me, you know what I'm saying? And so then I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, you need to somehow, because she knows where this jail is, this youth jail. It's GR Force. She knows where it is. So I'm thinking, yo, how can I get her? Okay, I figured the whole setup already at this little youth jail. You could run. This was like open custody one. This is like, you know what I mean? This was soft, right? And you could actually dip, but you won't. They take your shoes, so like you can't. Unless you go out for fucking, if you're playing ball in a yard and shit, you could get over the fence, you know what I'm saying, with your shoes. But, I mean, most of the kids, they end up getting caught and shit like that, because it's a little bit out, like, you gotta kind of, it's possible, but then you end up in GR Force, which is, it's gonna be a little bit harder time over there, and it's a little bit rougher, you know what I'm saying, so you might as well fucking take your little 1-2 bid in your little open custody when you're a youth, and just take it how it is, or else it's gonna get fucking worse. You want to go ahead and run, go ahead, but then they're gonna scoop you, put you in arrow, and then you're gonna be doing harder time. You're gonna do more time because you might as well just deal with it. So I did stay there, but I seen the yard and how it all was. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really talk like that. I'm just fucking around. But I seen the yard. We were playing ball and shit. I seen the fence. There was a hole in the one corner under the fence a little bit, like a squirrel fucking dug a little thing out or some shit. And I'm thinking in my head, I seen this whole setup. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I needed cigarette. Like, I smoked cigarettes and I smoked weed, right? When I was a teenager. So, well, I still smoke weed and a cigarette once in a while. But anyways, my point being is like, yo, I need a fucking smoke. I need some weed and a lighter. How am I gonna get this? How am I gonna fucking make this happen? So, I seen the whole fucking play. And I was like, yo, I could get my chick. If I can talk to my chick and get her to come here and fucking throw, or underneath that hole right there, boom, put the fucking cigarettes and the weed with a lighter in a bag. And when I go out to play ball, I'll take my sweater off. I'll run, kind of do my little jog in the yard, you know what I'm saying? Go towards that area, and I'll throw my sweater down on the ground on top of the bag with the cigarettes and the weed. They search you when you get in there, but not that thoroughly because it's youth, right? So they make you undress into your boxers and then put your thumbs in your boxers and jump up and down. So if, something can fall out or whatnot, right? That's as far as they're going to go with that. But anyway, so I'll tell you how I got past that part too. It was actually really dumb. I didn't think it was going to happen because I thought I was going to get booked with it because there's really no way to hide it unless I cheek it or something, which you don't really have enough time from the yard to do that because they're right there looking at you the whole time. I had to be completely invisible. So they didn't know that there was a bag of cigarettes right there at the side of the fence, and I threw my sweater over there. It looked natural because I went out there to play ball. I do my 1-2 around the yard. I take my sweater off, so I'm going to play ball. There's guys already playing ball. I throw my sweater on, the fucking cigarettes and the weed. I walk away. They don't know what the fuck. They just think I threw my shit on the ground because I'm ready to play ball. Pump. So then I played ball, bam, bam, and then the plan was to go grab the sweater, and when I grabbed the sweater, I remember in my head how the sweater landed on the fucking bag, and I know to grab right there because that's where the bag is, and I'll crunch it, it's in my sweater. Put my sweater on, bam, it's in my sleeve, and then fucking, you know what I mean? I had it in the sweater. You know what I mean? I forget how I don't know if it was still in the fucking sleeve or what the fuck did I do, but it worked, whatever it did. And when I took the sweater off again to get searched, I kept it in there and I threw the sweater on the little bench thing or whatever. And then I got, to my boxers, jumped up and down, did the 1-2, and then I put my clothes back on, put the sweater back on again, and I had the bag still in there, bam. And I got the sweater on, so I'm like, fuck, I did it. So now I'm like, okay, how am I gonna fucking smoke it? You know what I'm saying? Because they got this whole bitch locked the fuck down. It's a youth fucking little jail, right? So fuck. Do the math, right? It's not gonna be that easy. And you know, there was like windows that could open, but there was still steel mesh and shit. Like you couldn't get out. You know what I mean? But you could get air and shit. But so in the bathroom, that's what I did. I had a shower, and I would light, you know, first the joint, because if I'm gonna get caught, I want to get fucking the glory out of it first, because there's not that much glory in smoking. Yeah, well, it feels great to smoke a cigarette, but I would rather smoke a joint and get fucking fucked up because I haven't touched one in a month or two or whatever, right? So it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna get fucking baked, and I'm gonna get my ass caught and get it next month and say, ha, I don't give a fuck. So anyways, I did get booked, but it was not my fault. It was another youth's fault that I let him. I fucked up. I shouldn't. I should have kept it to myself, but I was a youth and I didn't know how jail works and how people work and all that shit yet too much. So I opened my mouth and I was, you know, trying to, cause he was a bigger guy. He was a bigger motherfucker, you know. This black kid. I think, you know what? I'm pretty sure that was Shaq, man. I'm pretty sure that was fucking Shaq, and he's doing life now. That kid, he killed somebody. Now he's doing life, and I grew up with that kid. I'm pretty sure that was Shaq. But anyways, that was so far, like 16, 17 years old. Like I said, I'm almost 27. But I'm pretty sure that was Shaq, and he's doing life now. Crazy, man. But a couple kids I grew up with ended up killing somebody and doing life, and I seen them in the court cells. But anyways, I don't want to get off track. So, anyways, I smoked my joint, and I didn't smoke a cigarette yet. I waited till the next shower, I had another cigarette. I didn't get caught for the, so, you know what I mean? I don't know how the fuck. I think they obviously they smelt it, but they couldn't figure out how the fuck is this happening, right? So they figured whoever had it must have got, like, it's too late. They already, you know, like, I don't know, but they were just trying to figure it out at that point. Because there's no way they didn't smell it to stop. No fucking way. But, they must have smelt it. I don't know I don't know how I didn't get caught for that. To be honest, I can't remember, honestly, I can't remember who the fuck, I don't know if it was Shaq or not, but I don't know how the fuck I got caught then. So that means that kid must have snitched me out then. That's what I'm trying to think. And I know it wouldn't have been Shaq then if that was the case. He wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have snitched me out. He would have took it and hugged it. But so it must have been some other, I don't know what happened, how the fuck I got caught. Because he was the one that got caught, and because he got caught, I got caught. Or no, I didn't get caught. Oh, what happened? No, I lost the cigarettes and the weed and the lighter. That was me feeling like I got caught because I lost my shit. So I did let him smoke a cigarette in the fucking bathroom, and then he got caught, and they found the whole shit because I left it in the bathroom. I don't know where I hid it. I forget where I hid it. It's like fucking 10 years ago, man. Like, you know what I mean? But I hid it in the fucking bathroom. I told him where it was. He went in there, bam, got his shit, smoked his cigarette, got booked, took the whole fucking pack, bam, lost all my cigarettes. I was choked. So I didn't get caught, but I lost my shit, and that's getting caught. That's all I cared about. I don't care if I get caught and get in trouble. Who gives? I'm already in fucking jail. How much more trouble can you get? Fuck out of here, man. I'm smoking my cigarettes. But anyways, yeah, I lost my shit. That's all I cared about. Fucking idiot. He lost my shit. Fuck's wrong with it? But anyways, yeah. So that probably wasn't Shaq, but yeah, I knew some youths that fucking murked somebody and went to jail for life, and they actually got life, first degree. Not self-defense, not manslaughter. Crazy, man. But anyways, yeah, so as a youth, bro, I was the illest youth in jail, bro. Next step was trying to fuck the staff, you know what I'm saying? Because there was some hot female staffs working at this fucking facility. Damn. And it's been heard of. I knew one kid, and he's the one that ended up doing life. I won't say his name on here, obviously, but damn, he was fucking a couple of them, and I think one got fired or something. One got caught and got fired, and so he did it. So I figured, yeah, fuck yeah, man. Look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, I already know I can get it in, bruh. So I was like, all right, that was the next step, to feel like a boss as a youth. That didn't happen, though. No, we all wish, right? But anyways, yeah. So that was one time in youth jail. That was crazy. I got Shout out to Jessica for that, and Nini. You know what I'm saying? They brought me the bag. They brought me the bag. They held it down. The bad bitches in the city. Nah, it's hilarious though. But yeah, man. That was cool. That was fucking cool, man. Shout out to them, man. Straight up. It means a lot more now, cause it's like that's fucking gangsta, right? When you look back. But anyways, yeah, man. 15. Here's another 15. I'm trying not to go too long on these videos, so I'm just making a couple here and there. 15 minutes long. That's good enough. You know what I mean? But that shit is crazy though. I got a bunch of fucking crazy stories. I got another, I'm gonna make another video about the time that I got caught in a fucking bait car. I got caught in a bait car a couple times, but where I only got caught by the police in the bait car the one time. And I stole a bait car and got a fucking way with it. And that, oh my god, now that I remember that, okay. I got some videos coming, man. Shit was nuts. Shit was nuts. And you're probably like, how the fuck do you steal a bait car and not get caught in it? Story up, bro. Story the fuck up, bro. Believe me, bro. When you hear it, when I break it down to you, then you'll understand. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to put your fucking criminal logic to it and put two and two together. And know the kid ain't talking shit, but real talk, man. So, fuck, man. I'll tell you one, okay? So the white GT Sunfire, okay? And it was like a couple alleyways up from my fucking mom's house. I was young, I was a youth still. And shit, and I was out there stealing cars. I had my fucking hammer in my flathead and running around, smashing fucking windows. Put the flat this way. Do I have to give a disclaimer before I say some shit? I am not telling anybody to go and do some shit like this. This is for educational purposes only on how somebody could possibly steal your vehicle. There you go. Disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so what you do is you take the flathead screwdriver and you put it in between the rubber and the window. You put it halfway down and then you pull back and it'll the whole window will just crack. Sometimes it'll shatter. That's what you don't want, especially if it's at nighttime and you're fucking, doing your damn thing. Then you gotta act quick. If it shatters, it makes more fucking noise. But if it just cracks, then you can kind of push it in or elbow it in with your elbow, you know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, I was running around doing that. So I was car hopping too, petty shit, when you're a teen. Just trying to get next money for a fucking 40 OE or a fucking bottle, of vodka so you can get it in with some bitches. And yeah, that's how it was when I was young, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest. I'm telling you guys how it really was, how my life was, blah, blah. Show you some of the, some of my character in my life. But anyways, I'm gonna stop pacing back and forth. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? It's probably tripping you right out. I'm gonna go sit over here. But anyway, so I'm car hopping. I see this, I'm up couple alleyways. There's this white GT Sunfire, and I'm like, all right. I go try the door, bam, it opens. I look around, I'm waiting for somebody to start running up on my shit. They're fucking shooting at me or something, right? You gotta be watching out. You gotta get ready. And so I go in there, and the car's mad clean, bro. Like for whatever reason. And I really wasn't that fond of the bait car program was just starting up back then, bro. This was like 2000 and fucking, who knows, like fucking what, 2008, 9 or something, like way back. So that shit wasn't really that popular at the time. It was just starting up the bait car programs and shit that the police were running. So anyways, I look inside, it's mad clean. Like it actually kind of hit me in a weird way. Like I made note of that it was extra clean, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And I don't know why. When you're a teenager, for some reason, there's no keys. I couldn't find no keys. But for some weird reason, I wanted to just turn the fucking ignition, because it was like an ignition that sticks out. The rubber or the fucking black sticks out a bit. You can turn it. Plastic fucking whatever, an old GT Sunfire, I don't know what year, whatever. But yeah, you can just turn it. Obviously, it's not going to turn if the key's not fucking in it, right? But I don't know why I thought like it would. But it worked, and it turned, and the car started. And I was like, oh shit. Now that it started, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to turn it off, because what if it locks now? Because, you know what I'm saying? Once I shut it, maybe it just, I don't know. But I figured maybe it would lock then, and I'd be fucked. And I could have just took the bitch without smashing the fucking ignition and all that, right? So I just kind of stood outside the car for a bit. It was at nighttime, obviously. And I'm standing there, I'm like fucking waiting for anything to happen. I'm looking everywhere just to make sure nobody's watching me. There ain't no camera on me, ain't no cop just sitting there waiting for me to jump in there. You know what I mean? Fuck, right? So I'm like, Alright, it's clear. I jumped in, bam, stuck it in reverse. Went in the alleyway, bam, drive. I was like, boom, I started going. Out of the alleyway onto the street, bam, turn left on the street. I was going towards Wellington, past Wellington a little bit, and then there's a gas station on fucking, what is it, like, Cannon and Wellington. People that have been in Hamilton are gonna know they're gonna know every street, they're gonna know exactly. But anyways, so I think what was I forget the name of the bar that's right on the corner there too of Wellington, and I think it's Cannon, I think. Pretty sure. It's been a long time. But anyways, yeah. And then there's a gas station. So I turned into the alleyway behind the gas station. Bam, went through that alleyway. Bam, turned right back onto fucking Robert Street, which is the street that I lived on. I had a house right there, right beside the alleyway. And shit's crazy. 244 Robert Street. I can drop it now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't have to worry because my mom's not there anymore. First of all, I got a lot of ops, a lot of enemies that might think that they can go and do something. Yeah, me try and throw something through the window, because they ain't really fucking trying to do none of that. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? No, I'm just kidding, I'm playing. But yo, anyways, so yeah, 244 Robert Street. So I turned on there, went back into the alleyway. My buddy, his nickname is Rez. Not gonna be dropping no names on here and shit, but his nickname is Rez. And fucking, his dad's house was right there, and there was a garage, and we used to kick it in there, drink 40s and rap, freestyle, and fucking do whatever, you know, with chicks and shit, bring our bitches in there and whatnot. But anyway, so he was mobbing, and so I remember that, and I was like, yo, I gotta go hide this in that fucking, in that garage, and then I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna walk around the block a couple times and see if there's cops lurking around, see if they're on my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I fucking went up the alleyway, bam, stopped the car, jumped out, bam, lifted the fucking garage door, drove the car, parked the car, stolen car in my friend's dad's fucking garage, man. And nobody used that garage, nobody gave a fuck about it. So it was real brave of me, but it was real convenient, that's for sure. Anyways, so I put that bitch in there, I got out, and I go in the alleyway, I start walking down my alleyway towards my house, right towards Robert Street, from Cannon side, walking towards Robert Street, up the alleyway, and then my house is on the left, and all of a sudden I see cherry lights in front of my house. No sound at all. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, bam, jumped over a fence, jumped over another fence, jumped over another fence, got in my backyard, climbed up the fucking, we had this thing where like, we had grapes and shit that hung down from it, like it grows every year, so that had all this metal and shit. I climbed up that, got on the roof, slid the fucking window open, boom, dove in my fucking house. And I was on probation, had a fucking 9 o'clock curfew. Word is fucking bond, bro. On my mom's, on my dad's grave. Rest in peace. Real talk. Real shit, bro. From stealing cars. Like, yo, bro, I was just fucking stupid as hell. Just reckless. But, yeah, so then I get in my house, I go to the front of the house, I look out the window, everybody's sleeping, my mom and shit. I'm looking outside, and there's literally like 3 or 4 fucking cruisers with their cherry lights on, just parked perfectly, just up from my house a little bit, waiting for me, bro. They were waiting for me to fucking come out of that alleyway, because you know why? It was a fucking bait car, bro. I figured it out later, because I went in the car and I looked at it and I investigated it. It was a bait car, okay? And I did some research on how bait cars work, and they get the last location. When you turn it on, bam, they're on you. When you turn it off, they're only gonna get the last location of where that car was. So they were whipping around trying. Anyways, there are 3 cruisers right there. Paddy wagon came through my alleyway with a huge spotlight. Boom! The whole alleyway lit up like it was daytime. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking out my window, seeing all this shit. I'm the only criminal on the block. I run that block. I ran everybody off that fucking block. That was my fucking block, and I did all the crime on that motherfucking block. And there's nothing that anybody could do about it, because even if I say, fuck y'all, I don't care. But anyways, whatever. People could say, oh, you're incriminating yourself, but not really, bro. All that shit was when I was a teenager, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not that heavy. Kids steal cars. Big fucking deal, you know? It's not like I killed somebody or fucking, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, fuck. Yeah, shit was crazy. So I seen the cops whipping around for the next couple of days and everything, looking for this fucking bait car, because they couldn't figure it out because it was in an alleyway, so it's showing the location and to the nearest street type thing. It's not gonna show in the middle, like in an alleyway, I guess. I don't know, but they couldn't figure. I guess they couldn't figure it out because I didn't see them go in the alleyway and drive up and down through the alleyway for whatever fucking stupid reason. They probably did, but I just didn't see it. But I seen them whipping around, and so me and my buddy decided. Once I figured out it was a Baykar, stupid fucking young teens, I decided to. I bought one of those jump off masks, the black mask from the jump off. Bam, I had that on my face, and I got my buddy one, and we went that night, you know, the next night or whatever, to the fucking car, and we were in there and we're fucking drinking 40s and shit like that. We're fucking punching things, smashing it. We're like, fuck you, fuck the feds, blah blah, because that's what you do when you're a punk teen, you know what I mean? Smashing, punching the lights off, punching the fucking mirror off, all types of shit, pissing on the fucking back seat, fucking threw our fucking empty OEs in there and shit. Didn't give a fuck. Just like, fuck the police, bitch. You know what I mean? So we just rumped the whole thing up with our masks on, saying, fuck y'all, you didn't catch us, you suck ass motherfuckers. And I still got away with that shit. Anyways, yeah, so that was one time that I got away with stealing a Baykar. I got caught in another one too, and I kicked out of it. Like, I got in, there was no handles, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, like, there was no way to get out at all. So I just fucking kicked, smash. I got the windows, and I smashed it. You'd think they put fucking, like, plexiglass or something, but I got my ass out of there. But anyways, yeah, so that was crazy. But I'm gonna make a couple more videos because I'm gonna get all these, not maybe all of the stories off my chest, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the ones that I can get off, and I'm gonna get it off my chest, make videos about it. And plus, it's crazy to look back and just think about. Like, you ever sit there with your boys, you guys are smoking, sipping, doing your thing, you know, talking about your crazy ass shits that you guys did, you know what I mean? And telling your stories. Even when you're sitting in jail, going back and forth talking about your crimes and the things that you did, that's all it is. I'm just talking to my people and just fucking chilling with my boys. You know what I'm saying? My whole gang. I got chicks in my gang too, man. I got some gangster chicks on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Flexing. Yeah. Just playing, but yo. Shit is crazy. I'm gonna make a couple more videos. Sorry that this video is so fucking long, but it's gonna take as long as it's gonna take to tell the story, so. Anyways, yo, Core Resilient. You know what I'm saying? If you like this crazy ass story, you can go ahead and, you know, give me a thumbs up and, you know, subscribe, hit the motherfucking bell. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like not saying share because, like, I've never really told my stories about, you know, criminal activities and shit that I've done. But if I'm willing to put it on a video, then yeah, people are gonna see it. Go ahead and share the motherfucking video. Share the video, man. Share the fucking video. Fuck the po-pos, man. Thug life. I'm going back home. I'm listening to fucking Tupac today. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. I'm just playing, yo. But yo, yeah, man. Share this video. If you liked it, you know, leave a comment about your fucking stories that you guys got. You know what I'm saying? If you got any video ideas for me, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know, man. Maybe I'll fucking come up with some, inspire me, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been making videos for a minute just because I've been just trying to grind and get my money up and do my thing. And that's what time it is right now, so I can do more shit later, you know? I'm trying to buy a brand new Canon camera, all that shit, right? So I'm trying to step it up a notch, you know? So I gotta do some work, gotta put some footwork in, you know what I'm saying? We out here.